Hey guys, Zach here, drafting with a hick, and we got a shissy scenario. Um, I lost connection, came back. I was trying to join a SOM queue and get on this thing. It said waiting. I came back and I had to remember the fallen in a swamp picked, and as you know, I would never do that. So now we got to kind of figure out what we're gonna do. We could just hide this. Luckily, remember the fallen's actually highly playable in my opinion. Here there's a bunch of good cards. There's Mortis Dogs, Impaler Shrike, Artillerize, Pith Driller, Victorious Destruction, Exarch, Growth, and the Soul Eater. And I say seeing this guy, and as we kind of want to be, it's, I think Soul Eater is just the best pick for where we are right now. No idea what was in the other packs. Wow, this one has a couple good ones. I really like Brutalizer Exarch, like more than most people. But I also like Suture Priest. It kind of shuts people off. White, if that's what they're thinking about doing. Best red card's obviously that one. I like White Red a lot. I guess I'll take the Priest here. He's really a good win condition. A good way to stay alive too. Right, there's another Priest. Wow, this is a really good pack. There's another Priest, Spine Thopter, really good removal and Grim Affliction. Personally, I kind of like the Grim Affliction here. Black looks really open with this one, and the Postmortem Lunge I think is playable. Some people don't, some people do, but I think I'm going to take the Grim Affliction here. I think it's just a good card. Alright, and after I took that Grim Affliction, I think Mortis Dogs are better, in theory, than this guy. I mean, these guys, you just are eventually going to have to block them, and a 4-2 dies pretty easy. And his ability when he dies is pretty good. What's Omen Machine? I totally forget. Oh, that's crap. Alright. I think Despise might be the pick here. I actually like Despise. Especially if they do like land a bomb Planeswalker or something. Alright, this is a little tougher pick for me. You got Mortis Dogs and you got the Thundering Tanadon. A lot of artifact removal, but I think we'll get more cards like Mortis Dogs. That does take 4 life though, so you know what? I should be good and just take Mortis Dogs. What's this one? Every time an artifact dies, basically, I'm going to take the dogs because I know I'll play them. I think we take the Splicer here. Relatively easy pick. This seems like a pretty mana-hungry deck so far. I think I'm going to go with the Talisman, which is just good. I mean, that and the Suture Priest, you can stay alive for a little while. It's really annoying that I didn't get to pick my first 2 cards. I wonder if it's in my draft recorder here. Wow, another Mortis Dogs. Alright, we'll take 3 of them. See, it starts with pack 1, pick 2. Oh, I missed a dispatch. Damn it. Alright, well, that sucks. I could really use that dispatch. Anyway, we gave somebody a sign of white, so that's not exactly the best thing for us going into the next pack here. I said that's borderline playable, and I mean it. Wow, why is that? Red must be just wide open if that's still in the pack. I mean, it's a good card. Alright, hopefully that's a good sign that one of our on-color lands is here. Always superstitious over here. That's not good. So here, I think it's a relatively straightforward pick. It's definitely going to be the Flesh Eater Imp. It's the best card in the pack by like a mile. The next best is obviously this guy, who is good for the format, but I really like the Imp. I mean, he's such a good win condition. Obviously, we would love for the Priest of Norn, Phyrexian Rager, or the Wellspring probably to table. Those are probably the cards we want the most. Alright, well, I don't really like passing the Burn the Impure here. White is pretty weak, and I think Burn the Impure just could be better. I mean, we passed good white the last pack, so we might want to stay open here. I think that's probably the best bet for us. So we'll go ahead and take that. And on cue, we get another Burn the Impure, so that might have been a pretty smart play. Wow, there's 3 really good cards in this pack. There's a Foil Blister Stick, a Nested Ghoul, Spread the Sickness, Flare Husk. I think I'm going to take the removal though. It's just too good to pass. Right, Ogre Resistor, really good. Where's that Volshok guy? I might play him after all. Hide land. Let's hide white, see what happens. I think the red power level is much over what I had in white. Even though we're in pack 2. That part's pretty obvious to me. A couple picks I would go back on at this point. I'd take like the what do I want here? Do I want the Wellspring? It's so weird that a red guy has protection from red. I kind of like Metallic Mastery, but definitely Morbid Plunder I think is the better pick here. 2 for 1 on the getting the cards back is always nice. We definitely don't want to play against Infect. I think they're going to have a pretty obvious advantage against us. We don't have a lot of the removal that we'd like to have. Even stuff as simple as a Geth's Verdict can be really nice. Hopefully in the hopefully in the Mirrodin pack we get a Koth, Skinrender, Grasp of Darkness start. That would be nice. Alright, good card here. Good card. I kind of deserve one for missing my first 2, right? That's how I see it. That guy's not really what I wanted. Body's probably the best thing in this pack for me, so Alright, so we definitely take the black infect dudes way higher now. So I hope you guys all had a Merry Christmas. Today was Christmas. I am beat. To be honest, I don't even know why I'm doing this draft. I'm really, really tired. But after watching my kids open presents all day, you feel a little more like you can put up with some other stuff. Like I say put up with, but this draft is fun. I like draft. Okay. Well, this is a harder pick because we have 3 cards that I really want. We have the Iron Mirror, Seal Infection, and Darksteel Axe. We only have 11 creatures so far, and 2 of them are pretty awful. I would prefer not to play these guys. Considering that, I think the Red Mirror is probably the pick. Alright, there's a Tumble Magnet. I think that's the easy pick here. 2 black cards we'd love to see back are the Leaden or the Fume Spitter. But easy the Tumble Magnet here. Bad news is we're not getting any infect cards. How many mirror do we have? I must admit, I'm really thinking about the Mirror Reservoir. I really like that card. I only have 2 mirror though. And I could get something solid like a 3-2 beat stick or a 5-4 haste. I think I'll just take the big guy. Alright, Replica looks like it's the easy best card here. You got the Spell Bomb, but really I think the Replica's better. I mean, this deck is nothing flashy. It doesn't even have a lot of removal, but it might do okay. Hopefully. Come on, guys. Let's pick the cards a little faster here. Alright, this one's interesting too. I think I'd rather have just the bigger body right there, if nothing else. Might be a good trick with the other infect guy. Exsanguinate, that's... I don't know. I'm gonna play that card. I just kinda want to. Alright, the Nim, the easy pick. He'll make the deck. Wow. I'll take a Grind Clock, it's a win condition. Right? It doesn't cost anything, it's just tapped. Yeah. Got a couple Proliferate cards. We could make a funny deck here. I think we might be able to make something a little bit original, a little bit different. So, black-red mid-range with a grind clock backup plan. I don't know, sounds fun. Sounds fun to me. Type sort. How many mirror? Still like the reservoir. Don't ask why, I don't know. I just do. Okay, so yeah, white. I'm not gonna get pulled into white, especially after that really crappy start. It's almost like alright. So what do we got here? Gotta drop at least 2 more. Baker Wellspring's actually pretty terrible if we don't need it, which we really don't. Alright, we could take out a talisman. We do have a lot of heavy mana stuff though. Even the Mortis Dogs times 3. But yeah, I think the talisman's definitely the best non-creature thing to cut. Alright guys, I'm gonna take this into battle. Alright guys, see you in round 1.